They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Lightning flash!
Careful. Something's moving. This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Stay back!
Let's begin. Pirouette. I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move. Witness the snow swan's grace. Cut it up. Shadow me. Pirouette. Crystalline adagio.
Lightning flash!
Thank you for saving us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Thank you. Come on.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here. Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning... You really held your own today. Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember... Alright then. See you around. Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at... Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life. It just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezh. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for second-hand swords. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Lajdovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring home. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the—
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But—
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you—
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vetch. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're— But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns, and even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is— I respect Her Majesty the Tsaritsa and trust her decisions, but there's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get— The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in this—
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Lidovka's aid the moment she— And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the—
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat— Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things— Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just—
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two Harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must— I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending power.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the—
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so—
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting—
I've only learned his name so far, and no details of his experiences.
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just— This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt. There was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated—
Oh,
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't—
it's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry, I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most— Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but—
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon?
She hasn't been feeling well. So she's—
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours.
Well, that would be great. Your people—
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things, so no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's if you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's— To start with, I should ask Alosha if he—
さよなら